来到我们全新面貌的 MBL Damai 2 Erasa 坐落于金銮城，一座累积了超过20千人口的绿岭之城。金銮城围绕着居然著名的南巴山，清晨云雾让你仿佛身处于云顶高原，给您一个自然凉爽的气候和绿意盎然的环境。风水地理位置绝佳，享受有山有水，也感受到大自然的气息。它是一个远离尘埃又极为便利的地点，不到2分钟的车程就能抵达便利超市、KFC、火车站咖啡馆等等。再来就是我们精心打造的绿色围篱保安区，让每一位家人与访客都有焕然一新的感觉。在这里还拥有了一片1亩大的专属休闲公园，无论是户外健身器材、篮球场、瞭望台及游乐场都一并俱全。如果你是一个向往高生活品质及优越的环境，那你可别错过了我们为你准备的这款4房4侧，而且有着1排者长的双层牌楼，有一个足以媲美半独立的宽敞车房，即使放上了4辆车都没问题，也随时能用作家庭聚会的场合。楼下设有长辈房，并与厕所相连接，更适合用于3代同堂聚一屋的概念。开放式的客厅与饭厅格局，有个非常好发挥的空间。干湿厨房分明，也大大提升了视觉上的观感。再来后巷还多了一个至少4侧的空地，还可以拥有自己的种植小天地。2楼有个多功能的共享空间，能改造成书阁或休息厅，又或者是给居家办公、居家学习的家人们更为合适。简约舒适的主卧室设计，睡床与衣帽间的隔离，迎接了现代人的理想设计概念。另外2间睡房都各自备有浴室，充分的给予个人的隐私及方便。买房可以说是人生的一件大事，更是我们生活起居的重要地方。尤其是在疫情期间，深深的体会到一间家的重要性。那现在的超值配套，让想要更大空间的您带来更大的惊喜。不仅是低头期，而且首2年的保安费、1年的网络费，还有律师费、印花税、买卖合同、贷款合同等诸多手续费，均由我们为您买单。这么多的优惠，你们还在等什么呢？就把你的安乐窝住在一个无污染、无工厂、无重金属的地点吧。我是 Chen， 给您一个优质的居住环境是我的使命。
That wasn't the greatest pocket pass that there was. Oh! Points because of his 2 big 3-point shots. Oh, great pass right there. The ball home. Jonathan drives. Oh!
Udipong lost it and Aseel well twatted right at the end.
With the pick and roll. Mayway with a step back. Oh! Wide open. No, he will drive. He will go with the. Oh! Some stop. Going on a run off the crossover. Up fake. Shot no! Boom! Throwing kick. May. Oh! Up the glass. Up top. Driving. Oh, good block. Jonathan Wall. Dish to Garcia. Garcia!
Teams are looking for a win in order to secure a win to force game 3. If not, it's going to be a long trip back for both teams. So there's a do or die, go hard or go home game today here at Marvel Stadium for the MBL 2022. Welcome to the audience down there watching from your home, the comfort of your home. You have to avoid all the jams. Without further ado, it is an honor for me to invite the commissioner of the MBL this season 2022, Mr. Frank Chang, to help us present the award for all the accolades with the top performers for the regular season. Without further ado, we would like to welcome Mr. Frank Chang to please take your spot at the backdrop right here. And we would like to welcome the top steals performers for the regular season of 2022 Major Basketball League is from the JST team, Heng Itong, with a total of 3.25 steals per game. A wonderful effort on the defensive end for the Johor Southern Tigers. So we'll hand over the rewards of a total of 1,000 ringgit to Heng Itong. Congratulations on your effort for being the defensive anchor for Johor Southern Tigers team. We can hold on to it for you first. Congratulations, Heng Itong. Next one, we will also like to present the next award, which will feature the top blocks performer, which eventually, unfortunately, that he has already flown back to Indonesia for another tournament. So we would like to give a congratulations to the top block performer of the regular season, Jean-Luc Morel from the Sunrise Youngster team. And we got a special video for you that he has aired out for us in order for his absence here at MBL. So take it away.
Congratulations once again to Jean-Luc Morel. We wish you nothing but the best in summer in Indonesia for the tournament that you are playing currently. And our Jean-Luc Morel finished with a total of
3.3 blocks per game. That is a huge, amazing effort there by the big man for Sunrise Youngster. And without further ado, one of the most important awards that we would like to invite Mr. Frank to help us give out will be the regular season most valuable player, which is none other than from the JST team that will be playing now, Tevin Glass. Tevin Glass finished the season with 20.6 points per game, averaging 15.1 rebounds, 3.8 assists, and 1.3 steals for the regular season. A wonderful achievement here by TG. Congratulations once again, but his job is not done just yet because he still have another match coming right up, which is an important match. They need to secure this win in order to book their spots in the final. So, who's it going to be for this match? Is it going to be KL Aseel forcing a game 3? Or is JST going to close out this game right here at Marvel Stadium, Kuala Lumpur? We just have to stick around to find out. It's back to you.
Guy got cool and full. Yeah, I know he was like the first CEO, but he's CEO.
Thank you once again. Welcome back to Maba Stadium, Kuala Lumpur. I'm now joined with two of the head coaches that will be facing off here at center court. So I'm going to start off with JST because they are the away team for today. So coach, congratulations for making your team into the semifinals and also being one of the most consistent and #1 seeding team in the entire season. I just want you to share with us, for viewers at home and all the audience here, what is the secret, all right? Because your players are playing in such a very high level. Everyone's playing very efficiently. So I know Tevin Glass is the MVP. Now, is it because the local players are able to conduce to the style of play of Tevin Glass, or is it Tevin Glass helping everyone to, bring up their game?
我个人觉得是这样子，不是谁帮着谁，他们都是在同一个球队里面。然后我还是用我自己的执教风格、执教理念，去把整个球队变成一个 one family 的方式去处理。所以有一些人会说外援带动 local， 有一些说外援只是配角，但我不是这样认为，我是认为他们是一体的，他们是整个是 one family。所以你说互相帮助是肯定的，但是他们所有的出发点，他们是以家人的方式去。打仗，而不是以player 外援还是怎样，我们是以这样子的理念去处理的球队。
So in our translation for the viewers at home, so head coach of the JST team was sharing that it's not a matter of whether who is bringing up who, but each has their strength and weaknesses, but it's important for each other to actually understanding the style of play of each other and also trying to back them up a little bit on the court. So it's not about just one player being extremely good or the other player that's lacking a lot. It's all about being a family and understanding and trusting one system that has brought them to this consistent #1 seed for the regular season. Now, one more question. The first time when you got selected as the head coach of JST, right? And a lot of players are new to you. So what is your homework to try and understand your players in order for you to do the rotation that was just beautiful basketball that we have seen in the entire regular season?
Thank you. 一开始接到这份可以说工作，我有去 review 他们每一个球员的比赛，然后观看，然后甚至是外援的他们曾经以前打过什么队，就去了解。然后等到遇到他们的时候，前几天我们都是在沟通，他需要什么，我需要什么。过我们同一个理念的时候我们才做另外一个 planning 这样子。
So it's all about doing the homework and also understanding his scouting report. So he has a really strong scouting team that actually help him to make his job a little bit easier because they have done countless homework, understanding the ways how they play in previous tournament that has helped him to put the right person at the right place at the right time to achieve this result. Thank you very much, Coach. Thank you very much. And now, back to Coach Critch Reyes. Just came in from Malaysia, joined us in the Penang circuit. A little late, midway through, you joined into the season. We understand that you took over from ex-head coach E. Kilip, and it's a big challenge for you. What is the mental preparation for your guys, especially from a big loss yesterday, in order to, keep them in the game still and not giving up from yesterday's result?
I always told the team that we have to play aggressive defensively, but we have a lot of things to do to achieve that goal.
And then also a very different play style for all the players right after you took over from the previous coach, right? We see there's more energy going into the players. Players are playing a little bit more flowing motion offense. So is that something that you have tried to shun away from the previous philosophy and also trying to show that, this is my resume and this is how I want my players to play the right way?
I want the players to read the situation. That's why I give them an easy play to read them well.
And also for judging for today's performance, right? In order for you to force game 3, what is the 2 most important key for you to tell the guys on the bench to achieve for today?
Be more aggressive on defense and limit the possession of the opponent.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Coach. All the best. We hope that you will force it to game 3, and we'll see you tomorrow once again. So that's all from me for the interview. You have heard it first from both coaches. Right now, we're going to hand over the floor back to you, Ben.
Southern Tigers 2 against 1 goal with a 3-pointer. Yitong. Good shot there by Chi Wei. And at the other end, it is Heng Yitong. Good work there, Yitong. Chi Wei. Chi Wei goes with a shot. Heng Yitong. Back to Jun Kang. Jun Kang with Bosia combining. Dong Chan awaiting. Oh, this possession nicely done by Kevin Das.
He will drive, he will go with the...
Oh!
Number 1, would you play the song? Number 3, Yi Yang Wong. Number 9, Jun Lee. Number 11, Yu Zhen-Guo. Number 12, Kai Chin-Long. Number 26, Yang Chuan-Yen. And number 15, Ming Da-Chong. And ladies and gentlemen, right now, the starting five for Johor Southern Tigers. Number 0, Chi Wei. Number 38, Jun Kan Lee. Number 30, Li Xin-Jin. Number 40, Kevin Glass. And number 77, Lee Dong-Han. And head coach, Kian An-Yong. Ladies and gentlemen, Johor Southern Tigers!
At long last, finally, with a 3-pointer there for KL Aseel. And Manzo! Good Manzo!
Stop him. Zhen Jie with the left.
KL Aseel. Yes, with a shot into the basket. Wykin drawing a foul and into the basket. Still being kept in play. I guess it's well defended space here. Here comes Prince from under the basket. Oh! Basket, unfortunately. And Megan!
And gentlemen, right now introducing the opponent for the game in Kuala Lumpur, Aseel. Number 8, Kang Song. Number 10, Wang Xiaolin. Number 15, Prince Izzy. Number 17, Ted Guodan. Number 18, Yao Yang Ri. Number 34, Wykin Let's go. This is it. This is game 2. It's a win or die or go home. Okay, Aseel. This is the second final for MBL. It's a game 2. Right now, it's 1-0. Johor Southern Tiger got the first game. And this game, Johor Southern Tiger wins it. And Aseel going to go home. And Johor going to advance to the final. So this game, if Aseel loses it, go home. They have to win this game. If that's the game, it will be tomorrow same time right here. So let's go. For the next 40 minutes over here at Malaysia Stadium, it's going to be crazy. Aseel is going to show us what they got on the floor.
It's a do-and-die game.
Yes, it is.
The crowd is a little quiet this time.
A bit
We're going to
quiet.
get you to clap along to the song. Let's go. Clap your hands. Let's go.
The next 40 minutes is not going to be quiet.
It's game 2 of the Major Basketball League, the game between Aseel and the Johor Southern Tigers. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim and Tracy York, our analysts for tonight. And it is going to be a very, very interesting game tonight, Tracy. Aseel, backs to the wall. It's very simple. Win or go home.
Yeah, hi Ben, thanks for having me back. And yeah, absolutely, they've got to win this game if they want to stretch it to, you know, game of 3 series. So let's see what they come back with.
Absolutely. Tomorrow night is the deciding game if Aseel win tonight. They have to get, it was a blowout victory for Johor in game 1 on Thursday, as well as Matrix for game 1 on Thursday as well. Their game 1 against the Singapore Adroit team, who only had 7 players on their team. The major question is, Tracy, can the bigs or the smalls of Aseel slow down Tevin Glass?
Yeah, well, he's a class act and obviously just got the MVP for the tournament, so it'll be interesting to see what tactics they might employ tonight.
Well, Megan Mahadevan showing big improvement in this tournament. Number 5, he's just going to stay out of foul trouble and make his free throw shots, and Aseel is in with a sniff. But here we go. Hold on to your basketball wipers. Away we go.
Ooh.
Tevin Glass wins the tip right there. And they're coming into action right here. Heng Yi Tong for the triple. High arcing, in and out.
Oh.
Good rebound right there by Jai Reyes, the Ateneo Blue Eagle graduate from the Philippines. Kumusta to all our viewers in the Philippines. 2 Philippine talents playing today's game and in this series, making a massive difference, playing as imports for the Aseel team. Reyes gives it to Megan. Pump fake up. Tip.
Oh.
No. Glass with the rebound. Tracy, bit of hot potato at the moment.
Yeah, well, Aseel obviously were looking for a shot for their big inside and got to late clock. It was a great shot, but no rebounders, and of course you're going up against Kevin Glass, so that's going to be hard to make that shot as well.
So they're bringing out the stops here, Tracy. They get the stop right there, forcing the Johor team into some turnovers. Good early tactics.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got to just come out aggressive, and as we said, they've got nothing to lose and a lot to gain out of this game, so you've got to come out aggressive on it.
They do have to stay aggressive. Good point right there. Jai Reyes, he needs to hit his shots off the screen for the triple. Miss.
Yeah.
Megan, rebound, put back, no good. Tevin Glass there to contest and win the rebound. Here comes the little man with the dish. Shin in the tin for the first 2 for the game for the Tigers, who are roaring right now.
Oh, absolutely great. It was a great push by the guard, and got 2 feet in the paint, and then you know, always call that the $1 million spot underneath for the catch and 2 points.
Pick your spot. It's right there. Aseel with a new coach. In the lane, off the glass, and then there was a good running move right there by Lee Jing Hong. As I say, he jinged it in right there.
Yeah, again, Aseel, that's their 3rd shot inside the paint and right near the basket, which is great. So they're obviously looking at getting a high percentage shot first up.
There's their live wire import, takes it to the tin, miss. Nick Tim with the rebound. Goes back to the perimeter. Can he explode it? Deposit it from the outside. Up with the, what a great shot up there. Flips it up and in. Good job to their veteran, Jun Manzo.
Yeah, no, great attack on the rim, and Tevin, wow, replied back with a great 3.
Well, he didn't need glass for that one. He needed the Maba rim, and he got it. So at the moment, Johor in front only by a whisker. Nicholas Tem. Megan needs to set a better screen. That's better. Fires! Miss. The 2 big men contest, but Tevin has all the defensive rebound answers at the moment as he kicks out. Around with the floater, trying to go for the tip. Megan couldn't hang on to it, but here they come in transition.
Oh, he's gonna wait.
Down the middle, floats it. Couldn't sink it right there for Jun Manzo. Heng Yi Tong shows us how the floater's done.
Yeah, another floater, one down this end and a near miss, and down that end he made that count.
Heng Yi Tong playing like a man possessed. Wants to make a statement. He wants that national point guard position for the Malaysian national team. Off the bounce pass, out. Shoots for the 3, miss. Megan with the rebound, out. They'll reset and recalculate. Surveying, probing, driving. Back to the basket. Watch the shot clock.
That's nice.
And tried to split the D, but not quite. Couldn't get the finish right there. Not enough mustard or chili sauce. Corner pocket, shot, miss. It's topsy-turvy at the moment. Steps in for the steal, gets it back. Good job there by Chi Wei. Skip pass. Kang in the lane. He's fouled. And holding foul, that will be Johor to inbound.
Yeah, Johor definitely had the numbers when they got the steal then. I think any one of them could have taken the shot, but they've obviously got good patience in their offense. Passed it across, penetration into the keyway, got the foul.
Good analysis there, Trace. Yi Tong was thinking about the screen, but he wants the shot. Nicholas Tim squaring up against Yi Tong, playing trying to be a nuisance. This is better defense. Can't let them take the pull-up. Great D by Aseel. Leak out pass. Here's Jun Manzo. He's their live wire. He's their catalyst. He's their Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry, quarterback, whatever you want to call him. Holding foul, says referee Eric. What's going on here, Trace?
Yeah, so he's a bit of a lapey pass in, but definitely got the foul called on that one. I'd like to see Jin Hong actually face up to the basket a little bit more when he gets the catch around that foul line area and be a bit more of a threat.
Absolutely. Inbound, Tim. Thought about the 3. Megan posting up, out. Tim for the long stroking 3! He explodes it from the outside with the splash for the cash, the triple cash.
Yeah, awesome. Great 3-point shot, and they're definitely going inside and out at the moment, so if they can keep that going, except for the foul on the MVP.
Mr. MVP, he can't do anything wrong at the moment. Gets the bucket and the bang. To the charity stripe he goes. Let's have a look at this again, Trace.
Yeah, he took them on, actually drew 2. One of them fouled him. I'm not sure which one they called it on. Maybe
I wouldn't be surprised if it was Megan. He is Mr. Foul Trouble.
Let's have a look up there.
No, it wasn't him, to
No,
be very fair to him. It was, it was Jing Hong. The wrong type of Jing.
That's right. But made free throw, so good 3-point play.
Converts the 3-point play right there. That's a bad pass. Tevin Glass there. Out. Yi Tong. We're all about bad passes at the moment for these two teams. Got to clear it past the half court. There it is. Got to set it up. They're still in this. Aseel, they're not out without a fight. Mid-range, no good. Tap. Johnny Wong right here. Thinking Yitong, long three. Air ball.
It's a very deep three there, but watching him the other night, he probably can make those as well. I think there was a few turnovers in that last play phase, going back and forth a little bit. Jing Hong actually took that free throw, shot from the free throw line that he gave up a couple of times before.
Yeah, he did too, indeed. So Nick Tem now switching between 1 and 2. Jai Reyes, a great shooter as well. Was cold in game 1, but it was more of a confidence thing rather than an ability thing. Off the screen, gotta shoot from the elbow. No. Here comes Yekity Yek, my good friend, ex-national team. He's on court. Tevin thought about the step back. Thought about the step back too as well. Penetrate, guys, gotta penetrate. You got the confidence. Good backdoor cut up and not in. Tevin off the glass and in, just like his name.
Yeah, absolutely. What a great offensive board, and it was a really good set by the Southern Tigers to get in the paint again and get a good look. But certainly offensive boards, they're great.
That was a giveaway to the highest order.
Yeah, that was a bit under, probably not what they needed at that point in time.
And what they need right now, Trace, is a timeout to recharge and rethink, because at the moment, KL Aseel started strong, but some careless ball protection has led to them being 5 points down and already 2 players with 1 foul. We'll be back shortly after this timeout break. You have sent me some very nice messages. Thank you for that. Keep them coming. We're all friends here in the Malaysian basketball or the world basketball ecosystem. But there's no friends out there, Tracy. Aseel need to get back into this game and cannot let Johor blow by them just like that.
Yeah, that's right. They'd called their early timeout because they were down, but you know, most people that know me, I'm a defensive coach, and you just can't allow just a wide open layup down the other end.
Well, that was better with a good dish right there, and the baseline floater there by Wan Seong. They're still in this. They just need to stay competitive, and anything can happen. Basketball is a game of runs and a game of shots. And that man right there cannot do anything wrong.
No, he's definitely a class act, and just watching, he just does a bit of everything for the team. And I think when you term MVP, he's clearly that for me anyway.
Well, Tevin Glass will play in the ASEAN Basketball League for the Malaysian team. The rumor has it after this competition. So he will sign up with Amir Williams, who just came in a couple of days ago, who's playing for the Matrix. So that's a good... it's good that he's going to be around.
Oh, absolutely. If you get someone of that stature, and by the looks of him, he looks like he's good on and off the floor. And I always watch how people are with their teammates, especially when they're very good players as well. And he looks like he kind of is the complete package.
And it's great to see he's a really nice guy as well, that intangible that we always speak about, so he can share his knowledge with the local players. I would love for him to share with the local players how to set a proper screen.
Oh, goodness. Yes, yeah, I agree with that. It's a bit of a challenge.
A little bit.
Because you set a good screen, you get teammates open, you either get yourself open or you're creating mismatches for the defense.
And getting good separation as well.
Absolutely.
So that's what you need. And these guys, let's be honest, our Malaysian basketball is not there yet. A bit of a million miles off, but we start somewhere like Reyes. Yes, Jai Reyes swishes the three-pointer from the wing. And Aseel only 5 points down. Don't forget, that clock is wrong on TV, everyone. There's 2 minutes left in this quarter. So there's a 5-minute delay. So please do not follow the clock on the screen. We do apologize about that. There's 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in this quarter, but the scoreboard is correct. 17-12. 2:05 to go. Inbound. They've got a body up on glass and slow him down. That's an easy pump fake and in. Johnny on the spot. Johnny with the deuce.
Great play by the Southern Tigers on the out of bounds. For me, still a little bit too easy by Aseel defensively. I think they've really got to step that up a little bit.
Reyes, he will look to take this game on his back. Dasum, he hasn't done much in the playoffs. He's also weathering an injury a little bit. His brother's out with a neck injury just 2 days ago with training. Bounces pass, almost a slip there by Johnny. Tevin Glass turnaround jumper, it's good, knocks it down.
That's just a tough 2 points, and you know, ideally you want someone to take a turnaround, you know, contested shot, but he can make those, so it's very tough to guard.
He can make a few things.
Yes, that's right. So it's like a bit of devil you do, devil you don't.
Yitong with the behind the back. Johnny, kick. Wuti out. Launches, miss. Skies for the rebound. And that was a great contest before with two former teammates, Tan Wei Long and Johnny Wong. Tan Wei Long, number 34, and Johnny Wong, number 12, both ex-teammates from the KL Dragons under Jamie Perlman.
Ah, yes, Jamie from Adelaide, where I'm from as well.
Yeah,
well,
that's right.
Jamie's working there now for second year.
Jamie, if you're watching, your talents are lighting it up, but right now, they're not playing on the same team. It's rivalry because they want a spot in the final. And Johor is looking the goods here at the moment. Heng Yitong spacing the floor. Glass penetrates. And he doesn't get the one, he gets the none, but he gets two shots right here off a pushing foul.
Yeah, no, again, he was looking to take the outside shot, got the defense in the air, put it to the floor. He's clearly very strong, and once you feel that you get fouled, you've got to make a play for the shot. That puts you on the free throw line.
And he's not a bad, I mean, for someone that big and not the quickest guy in the world, would probably play a 3 and a 4 position in the European North American game.
Yep, he'd be well, potentially a 2-3 with some of the sizes of players that we've seen around.
Especially the European guys, are monsters.
Yeah, we just came back from Taiwan and saw some of the professional league teams there, and there was a 7'7" and 7'2" as their 4-5s. So he would probably look like quite small out there.
He'd be a midget.
That's right.
Oh, well. Tevin Glass, a great talent, and we are lucky to have him. Graduated from Tennessee State University in America, also known as Eastern Tennessee State University in America, ETSU. Studied a sociology degree.
Oh, wow, okay.
So he's actually not the noisiest guy in the world, but a very polite guy. Always saying hello, always calling me sir. So very respectful individual, and those are the type of talents that will do very well on and off the court. So his on the court expertise is very high regarded. His off the court expertise is very well respected. That's what you want. And this is another talent here, Jun Manzo, who's been very quiet. Corner. Foot on the line. Wee Yong Gun.
Yeah, stepped out in the corner, and kind of a bit of a coach's nightmare. The corner's always, you've got to just know where your feet are, and if they showed that again, I think he was clearly out.
Now they've just had a coaching change. Aseel, Tracy, what would you do if you were new to this team to try to implement some offensive sets and some structure?
Yeah, well, it's really hard. I did hear that when we were away that they changed coach. And, I mean, if you're changing coach, you just got to come in with your system and try to implement something fairly simple to start with, but you can't be, I guess, you can't be putting in somebody else's system. So change your coach. The players do need to adapt a little bit, but you also, you do your homework on your players and work out what their strengths are and what you can work with.
For sure. Well, here's a funny story. His name is Chris Reyes, and that's the end of the quarter, everyone. I'll just tell this story. His name is Chris Reyes from the Philippines, a very experienced assistant coach, and he kept screaming to his Aseel players, box out, box out. And I went up to him and said, my friend, those two words are the hardest words in basketball, regardless who you're coaching. So, and then he just laughed at me. He goes, yeah, you're right. The box out discipline, the discipline to box, and the attitude to box out here is a little bit of a struggle.
Ooh, okay.
Entertainer to entertain the crowd.
OK， 比赛很精彩，所以你今天这场球赛哦，你支持谁？
我支持 Johor。
支持 Johor 了。这样你最喜欢的球员是谁？
最喜欢异动。
你最喜欢异动了。可是我们现在就是想要送你这个低清演唱会翻车演唱会的票 ，OK？ 你可不可以唱一首低清的歌？就是你哼一下也好。如果你哼对的话，就证明你是一个 legit 一个真的一个粉丝了 ，OK？ 来吧。
等一下。
很紧张吗？还是什么？
一点。
OK， 你可以开始唱了。OK， 来，不要紧张啊，你妈妈在看这罢了。
有什么？
你们不 OK， 不用紧，不用唱歌，可是你们要讲出你们低清里面的 tagline， 最出名的 tagline， 你觉得是哪一个？
最出名的什么
？tagline 就是最出名的一句话。这个有点久啊。原来不是真的低清的粉丝啊。
Steady Bomb BB。Steady
Bomb BB 啦 ，Steady Bomb BB。所以，可是你觉得低清里面哪一位成员最美？
最美那个 OK
某啦。OK， 恭喜你，我就获得了这个低清演唱会翻车演唱会票。So back to you, thank you.
Thanks very much, Sammy. Good job with the crowd, and please everybody get down to Mabao Stadium. It's a good fun place, but Tracy, as they say in Cantonese, it's a very mafan place for KL Aseel at the moment. Mafan being troublesome. They're down by 10 points. What do they need to do to just be competitive?
Yeah, it's tough. They're down by 10. I think defensively they haven't really got any stops. Well, as much as they'd want to. That was a good attack on the rim because they haven't been to the free throw line yet this game, so I think they've still got to put pressure on Johor Tigers defensively as well. But they come back and they answer back with the score straight away.
Yeah, Wudipong Dasum with the turn and the burn and just went in for the easy two right there, and there was a massive mismatch. Baseline, goes to the jumper, miss. Those shots need to count. Yek. Slow in transition. Here comes Mr. Glass. What can you deliver? Posting up, trying to step in for the steal. He was triple team. He's on for the long three. Bang!
The teamwork of the Johor Tigers is great. So Tevin was double teamed. He passes. They get the extra kick ahead and open three. Now they're coming back down the floor, attacking the rim hard and going to the free throw line for two now.
And now Johor Southern Tigers are really, really taking it up to really take it to the sword. Tevin Glass with 14 points. Let's have a look at this right here, Trace.
Yeah, so Dasom just stole the ball. And what you tell your players is if it's one-on-one and they're on the side, you just keep going hard to the basket. It's going to have to be called a foul. Either way, if you can finish the two, obviously great. If not, you're going to the free throw line for two free throws.
Well, they will be take one for the team. That's my motto.
Well, you got the advantage. You may as well put the defense under some pressure.
Absolutely. Wudipong Dasum, an ASEAN basketball league champion. He played with the Thailand team in season 2014 and defeated Ariel Vanguardia's KL Dragons 2-0. That was a long time ago right now, 2014. Working on Jairez, working on Dasum. Trying to penetrate, but they try to move it around the perimeter for some separation. A screen would be handy right now. Reyes up top, goes for the pop. Miss. Rebound, and the putback is good. Well, they're rebounding a lot better.
Yeah, that's good. They need that offensive rebounding, and Jin Hong obviously had his body in the paint there, and he got that, which was great. They just come down the other end, and the Johor Southern Tigers always answer back, almost as quickly as Aseel score.
Defense is not there at all. I know that's the easiest word to say in commentary, but it's probably, with this KL Aseel team, probably the hardest thing to execute at the moment. Under Coach Iki Lip, they were very a pressing team. In the lane with the running hook, miss.
Yeah, I like the running hook. I like his attempt to take it into the basket, but again, went into a bit of traffic and made it a bit difficult.
Well, someone is hungry because the microphone is going cahoots at the moment, but that's okay. The basketball is good. Yitong working on Jai Reyes. Jai Reyes trying to stick with it. Yitong drives, miss. Good defense by Jai Reyes. He's been guarded by Shin, and the switch from Yitong. Inside, up and in! There's some promise here for KL Aseel, Trace, if I'm being an optimist.
Yeah, it was good. They pushed the ball up, and the big fella, Jin Hong, was, sealing inside. Didn't have to dribble the ball, just caught it and went straight up. Tevin was defending him and didn't attempt to block, so it was a good 2 points for him.
That's a good dish, but...
Oh, and another rebound.
Yeah, absolutely. And a rush shot there by Johor. Can Jai Reyes set it up for a basket, or will he take it upon himself? The bounce pass, the turnover again. Dasum out. Glass, will he fly? He gives it away right there.
Yeah, potentially didn't make the right decision on that fast break, but as I said, they tend to really move the ball through the hands, and very good teamwork, so got the turnover on that occasion.
It's going to be very interesting here. I was just about to say, when the coach of Johor makes the change, he's bringing on Lee Jun Kang for Wutipong Dasum. Jun Kang, a very, very bright player for this Johor team, has had a very, very good tournament. And Yitong playing some good defense on Nicholas Tem.
Yeah, it was really good defense. He actually just really stayed in front, and a bit of a body bump, but he's still got to hang on to the ball.
Well, out of all the point guards, he's the quickest of them all. He's just got to learn that thing called patience. 24 years of age, Shin with the pump fake, Shin with the pass, Glass with the shot, with the miss. Gets the easy rebound. Shin turn around and puts it in the tin, just like basketball poetry.
Yeah, it was great. Came off the two-side screen and roll. Didn't take the shot. Gave the extra pass, but then went in and got the miss, and 2 points off the offensive rebound.
33-18 right now. Reyes surveying, shooting, scoring. Needed that big time.
Yeah, they definitely did. Came off that screen and got a nice wide open shot. The only thing is I'm just watching the rest of the teammates. If it had missed, they're just not getting their bodies in that key way to go for the offensive boards. I'd like to see that more too.
Oh, fouled on the three-point line. Mr. Tan Wei Long, what were you thinking? Fouling the best player on the perimeter.
Yeah, I don't think he needed to do that. Not on a dribble step back three, carry a hand, make it a contested shot, but fouling it's probably a bit of a double whammy there.
It is. After all the good work they've done in this second quarter. Tevin Glass, he's been a bit quiet, Mr. Glass, by his standards in this quarter, but no rush at the moment, still on 14 points. And he's making his shots count from the stripe. He's carried a bit of a back injury in this tournament, but he's kept pretty quiet about it.
Oh goodness, you wouldn't know.
Yeah, well, I can tell with the way he runs.
Yeah.
So the way he sprints, he was carrying a little bit, but you know what? He didn't tell me, but indirectly he told me, like, yeah, he just had a bit of a spasms here and there.
Yeah.
But No athlete will tell you if they're injured or not, right, Trace?
No, well, that's right. I mean, you know, when you're playing professional basketball and, you know, it's all kind of part of the process that you will be a bit sore here and there. And if you can actually step on the floor and play, then, you know, my thing as a coach and a player is you just play through that. Once you step on the floor, then you're good to go.
They're good to go right here.
Yeah.
Johor. No look pass. Shin goes for the 2. Missed. Tevin Glass went in for the putback slam, but it's a bit too early. Oh, that's a good shot right there by Nicholas Tem. Also a graduate of the Jamie Perlman School of Excellence. And timeout called.
Yeah, no, it's a great pull-up three-pointer there. And now timeout to Johor Southern.
Let's just go over to Sam right now for some contest competition.
Official T-shirt over here is licensed limited edition。我自己要的没有，可是我是带的，要丢给其中一位。可是我想你们跟这一起跳舞，跳的最好的。OK。
可是这首歌 OK 是 YMCA song, I believe everyone knows how to do it. Okay, I'm gonna give away this one to the one that danced the best. Okay, I'm watching. I'm still watching. I feel like over there. Okay. Oh God， 这些 dancer 太强了。OK， 给你吗 ？Let's go.
All right.
Back to you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it with Sam. I told you if you say a lot of prizes, here you go.
And very much part of the process. Oh, that's a hard screen there by Glass. Steal. Here they go. Off to the races. Oh, couldn't get it. Yitong with the pass. And it's getting a little bit chippy out there, Trace.
Yeah, it is a little bit. The play out of the timeout for the Southern Tigers, kind of what we call a bit of pistol action. They dribble into that side on ball, get the next screen, and actually looks very similar to a play NS Matrix did the other night, which I'm trying to write down and do for our girls because I really liked it.
There you go. With coaching, always learning. Glass, Yitong. Oh, good steal again by Tem. Can he cash it in? Oh, he gets fouled though, so he will get something. Methinks. What did the referee call right here? Blocking foul, yes, he will get 2.
Yeah, so if we have a look here, he pressured up the pass again. I think, was it the same one that stole it the one before?
Yep.
Unfortunately missed the 2 points, but he's got himself on the free throw line, so he's actually disrupted the last 2 plays of the Southern
Well,
Tigers.
he's a workhorse, Nicholas Tem. Young kid, great guy. Unfortunately, a shooting guard stuck in a point guard body.
Well, either way, he's playing great defense up and in, and that creates the pressure.
He's got that Iki Lip press about him. Coach Iki Lip was the former coach of the Aseel team. I'm sure he's watching. Kilip, hope you're well.
Oh.
Hope you're sehat. So 1 out of 2, and it will be Aseel ball. So Aseel, Tracy, the last 4.5 minutes, they're trying to take up the stakes and really, really throw the kitchen sink at Johor.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been playing some good basketball, get some good shots up, getting some great stops. And here we go. Let's see. Offensive board.
Reload. Yes! Oh. Bang!
And this will be interesting what the call might be down here, if there is going to be a call.
What's the ref's call right here? I think he was trying to call a foul on Megan, was it? Well, they're deliberating right now. Oh, Glass backed into. Oh, they're going to go video replay. From in real time, Glass backed into Megan and Megan fell.
Yeah, that looked like they got wrapped up a bit. You're speaking about blocking out. It was a bit of a block out plus a hand wrap to bring him down as well. So on the outlet, we have a look here. He sits, but I think potentially the contact was made through Glass.
It looked like it there. There's a rewind. Oh.
Well, I don't think Megan could do anything about that.
No.
He's got a body coming back down onto him. I can't see the arm, so I don't think he pulled him down with him.
Well, his weight, his slight body weight was on Glass's back, on his jersey number, if you look at it. So I think the referee's contesting where his elbows are at. That's the point of deliberation.
Glass is pretty low and kind of potentially making contact back into him. So, yeah, so it's going to be a tough one to call. And we've got our referee right in our eyesight, so I can't see it all.
We're watching what they're watching, everyone.
Yeah.
I think he will call a foul on Tevin. Oh, actually, it's a 50-50 call, actually. I've seen these guys, sometimes I learned a long time ago, never predict the call.
Oh, no. Okay. Did they call him for an intentional foul?
Wow.
Okay.
So that puts Mr. Megan with 2 fouls.
That's an interesting call because they just made a nice three-pointer. Okay, so soon it's going to go down the other end and give them free throw and side. Oh, will it be side ball? Intentional? Yeah, I think so. They might have seen something we didn't see on that replay.
Yeah, I think I'll keep my comments to myself. If not, I'll be sent to the principal's office.
Yes, potentially. I think the coach is asking the question.
And good on him for asking the question politely. A couple of nights ago, when it was me and Dan calling this, well, you should have seen Jai Reyes. He was just non-stop chatterbox.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he got teed up a few times.
No, you don't want that from
players. No, you don't want that. You don't encourage that. You don't want that. No. But you feel their frustration at the same time. 100% for Glass in those pair of free throws right there. It's back to a 10-point lead for the Johor team. The boys in red and black, who are not the most consistent team in this quarter, Trace. They were very consistent in the first. Johor?
Yeah, they were, and I think Chaos Aseel come out and they've hit a couple of big shots, which was great. Obviously, it was unfortunate getting tangled up there, and then allowing a layup.
That is an easy blow by right there, just to the rim. There was an open invitation.
Yeah, it was too open, I think.
That's a gimme basket right there. Aseel need to tighten up desperately in the lane. 2 in front of him. Oh, that's a good hook shot right there with his left hand. Good job there to Jing Hong. He jinged it in. He's a good guy.
Yeah, now is he a natural lefty? Because he finished that with his left hand then, didn't
he? He did. Well, don't quote me, but I think that's one thing Coach Iki Lip was trying to get him to be, like, not predictable.
Yeah. That's great if you're a big fella and you can finish inside the keyway and you can finish right and left and with that little
And I know certain
shot.
Malaysian coaches were looking at him as a future prospect to Kwek Tan Nguyen and the Malaysian bigs like Mei Mei and all those guys. I mean, he's not a shooter, but I mean, he can really, really box out, do the dirty work, so to speak.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure, totally who's in that squad that he could bump out, but he's long, he's athletic, he looks like he works hard, coachable.
Well, the big guy is Kwek, number 14, who's been part of Malaysian basketball for a long time. But Kwek he's going through father time at the moment. So he's almost in his mid-30s. Well, not quite mid-30s. Another hook shot right there. In his early 30s. He's a father. We don't know how long he'll play. So they need to start grooming some other bigs. So he's one of the prospects. Tevin Glass, turn around, tried to glass it in, bank it in. Dasum, Reyes mismatch. That looked like foot on the line, if you ask me.
I think they might have called. Did they call a foul?
They called the calls late here.
And there was only 5 seconds to go. They'd actually played good defense. So late clock, you really don't want to. Oh, I'm not sure. Maybe he called it on his hip with a hip. Oh, shooting foul as well. 5 team fouls.
Lim Chi Wei is quite handy from the stripe. I call him Mighty Mouse. Not the biggest guy in the world, but strong, dynamic, powerful, explosive athlete. He is one guy you don't want to send to the stripe. Plays the point guard position well despite his height limitations.
Well, that's what you want. You got to be quick and smart and handle the ball, shoot it.
Yeah. On the drive to the basket. He couldn't finish it right there, Manzo. Miss. Glass with the rebound. Glass brings it up. Bounces it to Chi Wei. Gets his way in the lane, but turnover. Oh, great move right there. Nicholas Tem could not control it.
He was just a little bit quick for himself. It was great. He pushed that ball through and then chased it down, but then lost it again.
He's pushing the pace, so it's a positive at the moment. 10-point game. If Aseel can stay this way and just trim it down to single digits, they're still in with a fighting chance. We as neutral fans, Tracy and I, we don't want to see a blowout. We want to see a close game, right, Trace?
Yeah, absolutely. You want to see a competitive game, which it is. This second quarter's been really good, and the same play. I thought they were going to set up for what we call shakes or a bit of a horns action up the top, but the seas parted and he was able to get on the rim again. A little bit too easy.
8 seconds. Is that an 8-second call, is it?
8 or a cross-court violation.
Okay.
One of those.
One of those. Either way, it's a violation.
It is indeed.
2:04 to go. 12-point game. Johor opening it up, but do not let this scoreboard deceive you, everyone. Aseel has given it everything despite being 10 points down after the first quarter. Glass. 7 Glass has only got 5 points in this quarter. Blocking foul, offensive foul committed by Glass.
Yeah, let's have a look at this. It was a backcourt violation because it was 14 seconds. I think the Dasom set the screen, so he was called for an offensive foul.
Reyes protecting, back to Reyes on the drive. Reyes attacks! Couldn't finish at the rim. Glass brings it up quickly. Dasum back to Glass. Glass, wing, out, drive. Tried the Euro, off the glass. No, good rebound, way long, like a locomotive. He needs to make the right pass. Oh no!
Oh.
We just want, the reason why Tracy and I went oh no together, we're not trying to sing a song. We want this game to be close. And if KL Aseel can just protect the ball right here, look at this, Trace.
Yeah, now tell me, so with Jun Manzo, is he seems to like the left-hand side of the court, takes it over there a bit when he starts offenses, and I thought he could have put it on his right hand, and he went and they read it really well and picked the ball off him when he sent it left.
Well, I think Chris Reyes, the coach of the Aseel team, is trying to get him to share the ball more because he's more of a scorer in this season for the Aseel team.
Yeah, and then after the play, he got a bit of a knock, so that was a foul there.
This is game 2. We won it this way.
So I'm not sure if they called one that was intentional before. This will be interesting to see how they call this foul.
He's got it there, the bump. Well, the referee's got to be consistent. If that Tevin Glass foul, I mean, when Tevin Glass drew the foul, that's a foul. This is a foul, if you ask me.
Yeah, you'd think, and it'd be interesting to see how they... Let's have a look here. Are they going to be consistent with that?
It's going to be...
Let's call it as a normal foul.
Foul on the floor.
And that's only the 3rd team foul for Johor Southern, so they're not in any foul trouble at this point.
Reyes to inbound. And here's another live wire for Aseel. Wykin with a floater off the glass. Dish.
Oh, what have they called?
I was about to say, and then there's a foul. No, offensive foul.
Offensive foul? Okay. Well, I'm not sure about that one.
No.
What happened there?
But they called it offensive, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
Tevin Glass posting up. Goes for the long three. Yes, splashes it for the triple.
That was a very deep three, taken confidently, and yeah, awesome basket.
Deposits from deep. Lim Chi Wei to get the transaction going. And now it is the Johor team with a 15-point lead. Aseel down the stretch. They just need any basket will do. A basket, a bucket.
Oh.
Shot clock violation. Here they come. Chiwei, he's been a crafty, pesky defender. Johnny to Dasum with a spin and a turn and the burn right there. Wutipong Dasum. Deuce.
Great seal inside, and Southern Tigers found him. Unfortunately, KS Aseel have been a little bit this last couple of minutes, probably haven't executed very much and created some push for Southern Tigers.
Wing, fake, shoots. Too much mustard on that one. They gotta go try to heave it. Glass is gonna heave it for the runner.
And he's been called for a foul.
Oh man. Man, oh man, that's a holding foul, 2 shots.
Yeah, just, I guess the discipline of time and score, and yes, they're going to, put the ball up with 2 seconds to go, but you certainly don't want to be in a position where you foul them. So literally there was like 2 seconds, slapped across.
Slapped him by Wykin.
And Tevin Glass, being obviously the MVP he is, saw that he was going to get fouled, and he puts the shot up and gives himself another 2 free throws.
Smart.
Absolutely. That's what you like to see. Oh, we got another instant replay.
Nah, you don't need a replay for this one. It was a clear slap by Wykin. He didn't. Yeah, he tried to.
Oh, I think they might be looking at. Have a look at the top left. There's still 0.6 seconds. Is that right?
Yeah, are they looking at the clock or they're looking at the foul? I mean, the foul's pretty clear.
To me, yeah,
I think they're looking at the clock. I think there might be.
Yeah,
some time left, or is there?
Well, yeah, I think so that's a foul.
Yep, and then.
But I reckon there was time on the clock. It goes out, but the ball's already in the air. Anyway, I'm not the ump, so I better not say too much. So
Smart
just prior
lady.
to this, see the light hasn't come off the backboard yet as it left the hand. Yeah, so it's in the air, yeah? According to Tracy York.
According to York et al. Oh, it's funny seeing this in slow motion.
It is, isn't it?
It's like watching a video game. And this is basketball analytics here, Tracy.
It
with
is
this
indeed.
Slow-mo and numbers and everything. Okay, the referees are coming back on.
Oh, what's it?
.8 of a second.
Oh, I see. Okay, so at the point of the foul, saying there's 0.8 seconds, so he'll get 3 free throws?
Yes, because it's outside the arc.
And they'll still get 0.8 of a second to advance the ball.
For the long heave.
Yeah. Long heave, or maybe plant someone underneath the basket.
Tevin Glass, the man with 5 points in this quarter, 14 points in the first. Gets 20 points tonight. And it's only halftime. Can he double up? Can he get another 2 right now? He's looking the goods.
He's looking the goods. Has he only missed 1 free throw? Or is his free throw percentage been pretty good, actually?
Very, very good tonight.
Yeah.
100%.
Absolutely.
How many people can say that?
Not too many. Oh, here we go.
Oh, touched the rim. Well done.
Wasn't bad. I think they say it's something like 0.6 seconds. You don't have enough time to even catch it to shoot it, but obviously above that is enough time for a catch and shoot.
So it's halftime right here at Maba Stadium. Game 2 between the Johor Southern Tigers and KL Aseel. Johor Southern Tigers 52, KL Aseel 32. Unfortunately, the game got away from KL Aseel late in the second quarter. So we've got some entertainment coming your way. We start with the cheerleaders. We'll be back in the next 15. Enjoy the entertainment right here at the Major Basketball League.
Game is my favorite game, and obviously this time we're gonna play Moneyball game, Legends Moneyball game. 你知道 Moneyball game 什么意思吗？你知道 Moneyball game 什么意思吗？不知道。Okay, that's good. Moneyball game basically is a game to win 5,000 ringgit. Okay, come here, come closer here. Okay, we're gonna play over here. Is that right? So what's up? I'm Sam, and this is a game 2 of the semi-final. 你今年几岁？今年9岁 is 9 years old this year. 你今年几岁？32. 32 this year. Okay, basically what we're gonna play, if you make the shot here, you can walk away with Legends Tower. Okay, if you make this shot. 如果你投进了，就可以得到一个免费的毛巾。如果这边，可是你可以继续挑战。You can challenge here. It's a free throw line. If you make this shot, it's gonna be 50 ringgit. 50块钱 ，OK， 你可以买很多糖果吃啊 ，OK。如果去到3分线，这里呢是500块钱 ，OK。If you make this shot, it's 500 ringgit. And it's a half court line. It will be 5,000 ringgit. 很多糖果吃 ，OK，5000块钱 half court line。可是你们觉得你有信心可以射到这个 half court line 吗？啊？可是你有信心可以射到那边吗？
I'll take the 3 point.
You take a 3 point. You have confidence to walk away with 500 ringgit. Yeah? Okay, because you guys are in luck. This game we have to give away 500 ringgit. Okay? We have to. 你知道500 ringgit 是很多钱吗？如果你得到500块，你会想要买什么？
存钱。
你想要存钱啊？让我们掌声给他一下 ，Let's go, round of applause. He said he's gonna put his money to a savings account. 不要放进妈妈的哈 ，OK？ 放进你自己的。OK, shall we start the game? 可是 before that, what's your name? 你的名字是什么？
子生。
子生啊，好 OK。我觉得你先开始好吗 ？OK？ 还是你要老安哥开始先？他先啊，哦，他叫你开始先哦 ，Sorry 啊，你叫什么名字
Wilson.
Wilson, okay, let's go. You're gonna start first, okay? You're gonna start from here first. Start here first. As close as you want. You can be here to make the shot. You can be closer. You can use the glass. Yeah. Let's go. Start the game. Okay. Are you gonna walk away with a towel, or are you gonna challenge a 50 ringgit?
3 point.
You want to challenge 3 point, okay? But you gotta make this shot first. If you miss this, you walk away with nothing, okay? Let's go. Let's cheers for him. This is a 50 ringgit shot. A 50 ringgit shot. Let's go. See if he make it in. That's a ball. You should have just walked away with the towel. But it's all right. It's all right. We still have chance, okay? 来，我们掌声鼓励一下给他好吗 ？This is. 如果你射了，你可以带毛巾，免费毛巾哦。开心吗？有毛巾？不开心。OK， 来，我们开始吧。来，射篮 ，Let's go。哦，这是 free throw line，OK？、平时有射罚球的吗？
有。
有啦，罚球会准吗？你的 free throw？
一点。
一点点啦。OK， 来，我们掌声再鼓励一下给他。好，这里进了哦，50块 ，Let's go， 来，可以开始了 ，Let's go， You may start now， button， 还有异味 ，OK， 炳豪，炳豪在哪里 ？Is that you， 炳豪 ？Can you come down? Let's stay around. Okay, can you come down faster? Run down, run. 跑下来。Okay, 他们还会成为一个 extra 的 challenger, I guess, right? It was supposed to be the third contestant. All right. 所以你今天支持哪一支球队
KL.
Johor.
KL Aseel.
KL Aseel 啊，所以你觉得 KL Aseel 里面你最喜欢的球员是谁
Megan.
你最喜欢 Megan 啊，可是 Megan 不喜欢你怎么办 ？OK， 你叫什么名字？
冰浩。
明浩。
冰浩。冰浩。
冰浩 ，OK. So you know the rules and all that, right? Are you good at basketball?
A bit.
A bit lah. Okay. Are you gonna start now? Okay, let's go. Let's make a first shot. A bit. Okay. Are you gonna walk away with the towel, or are you gonna challenge the 50 ringgit? You're gonna challenge the 50 ringgit. Okay, let's go. Let's cheers for him. This is a 50 ringgit shot on the line. That's why he says it's just a bit. Okay, but. Okay, sure. You mean a killer game?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. We should do a first person to make the free throw. Okay. Okay. 我们站一排 OK.
So we go by, we let the small one go first, and then we come. Stand together. I can check out.
我觉得你比较高，我没有，你比较高，所以在后面一点 ，OK。Just one shot. Okay, no rebound and everything. 你只要进了这粒球，你可以买很多的糖果。Okay, it's a 500 ringgit shot. 500块钱。Okay, 500块钱呢，懂吗？开心吗？心情现在有点激动吗？很紧张了。OK，500块钱。OK， 如果这里进了，就是500块钱。Let's go， 不能补哦。如果你射了不进，你要去哪？回去后面。OK， 直到第一个人射进为止。OK，until the first one to make it。你要深呼吸一下吗 ？OK， 开始啊 ！Let's go， 1, 2, 3, let's go. We start the game. 哦，你继续。Let's go. The first one to make it. Oh, okay. It's a 500 ringgit shot over here. It's a 500 ringgit shot. 你是有机会了吗 ？500 ringgit. Oh, the first one to make it. Get a 500. Oh, 这是500块钱吗 ？Okay. Is that it? Oh, 差一点，500块。It's a 500 ringgit shot. The first one to make it is a 500 ringgit shot. Come on, it's a free throw right here. Oh, let's go. Okay, you gotta make this in 500 ringgit. Let's go. You won 500 ringgit cash. Let's go. Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Okay, what are we gonna give? Okay, 恭喜你。你来这边玩，谢谢你出来跟我们一起玩 ，OK？ 我们送你一个小小的一个 wristband, and also you as well. And obviously, a 500 ringgit cash. That one shot is a 500 ringgit. Let's go, congratulations. We should take a photo. Where's 你们可以回来一下吗？我们拍一下照片。Shout out to Clarence.
他跑回去。
OK， 你们可以过来一下吗？我们拍一下照片哦。OK， 在这边拍一下照片。哦呦，紧张吗？刚才开心吗？一起来玩，开心啊！你今天支持什么球队 ？NS Matrix 啊，这场。你支持 Lakers？
啊
？OK。还不知道做什么来？我们一起来拍照，恭喜你！来。谢谢你们 ，Congratulations at 500 ringgit。这场比赛值得哦，值得。OK，let's go. Thank you all. I'll see you in the next quarter. OK. But back to Brian.我知道现场很多帅哥美女，当然我们还有我们的 baby。
Welcome back, everyone, to the game between KL Aseel and Johor Southern Tigers. Here with me, Ben Ibrahim and Tracy York. And before we go anywhere, let's go back to Sammy, our courtside reporter, who's with one of the players right now.
All right, thank you very much for joining us, the viewers at home and also everyone here at Maba Stadium. Right now, joined with me at halftime report is June Munzo, one of the star players from KL Aseel team. We're going to read a little bit of your stat line. June, before we started this interview, I saw you limping on your way back to the bench. How is that ankle feeling for you right now?
Not good, but there's no excuses. I want to play to help my team and get this win.
And also looking through the stats, you have a total of 14 turnovers in the first half compared to 8 in the first half to the JST team. So what is the biggest challenge going across this stifling defense in the 3 guards that can really play defense against you guys? So what is the biggest challenge for you in the first half that transcends to this 14 turnovers?
We need to relax. We know we can do it, and hopefully we get this win.
And also Tevin Glass has just won the MVP award for the regular season. How about right now, this game? What is going through your mind now? You know, you're lingering with this injury. What is the thing that you're trying to show to your players as well going into this second half?
I believe in this team, and we'll get this win for the honor of the KLSL team.
Big things from you, Jun Manzo. Thank you so much for joining us at halftime. And we pray that everything goes well for you in the second half. And right now, it's back to you, Ben.
Thanks very much, Brian. It's been a very, very entertaining halftime show provided by Brian, Sam, and the events team. Good job to all of you. And good job to the digital team as well, led by Jordan for the Major Basketball League. But right now, Trace, the numbers that were just shown on screen earlier, but we've got the numbers on a piece of paper right now. It is really the Johor team who are almost perfect at the charity stripe.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They've been for 14 of 15 free throws, so that's just about perfect. And Tevin Glass had 10 of 11. We thought he was shooting well, and he clearly was. And then KSSL has only been to the free throw line for 1 of 2.
Well, they've got to get bounce pass, rise up and in. And starting the third quarter exactly how they finished the second with a basket. And now it's Johor's turn to commit a foul with Chiwei slamming into the back of Megan Mahadevan.
Yeah, you look at the first play that they had. Oh, yeah, foul there, but just prior to that, just drove into the keyway and again found Dasom underneath, and he's been finishing off really well, actually.
He has, and that's given him some confidence because he's carrying a bit of an injury as well. His younger brother not playing because of that neck injury that we spoke about at the top of the show.
Yeah, that's right. So that's what, 4 Dasom brothers that are playing in the league currently?
3 at the moment, yeah. Spin, Megan pump fake, yes! That's Dan's favorite player, Megan Mahadevan.
That was a nice spin move in the basket.
Well, he's growing and developing. Another big for the future. He's trying to give the national team guys a good run for their money. Shoots for 3, miss. Dasum flew in for the rebound. Jun right there gets it, brings it up. He's hobbling with an ankle injury. He said no excuses. Good screen, good separation. Fires. Miss. That needed to go down.
Yeah, so he came off again. Favoured that left-hand dribble, but he shoots right-handed. So yeah, again he gets that separation, and and took a good shot for him.
All to do for the Aseel team. Johor just needs to keep pounding on the pain, get the buckets. Tevin Glass, MVP, most valuable player. Pump fake.
Oh.
Is he fouled again? Reach and foul, 2 shots.
I was going to say though, Jin Hong was playing some great defense against him, the young fella. He just didn't need to drop that hand. If he, what we call wall up, put both arms in the air, then the refs can't just call you once you drop your hands.
That is a shame right there, because he's doing a decent job.
Yeah, I think he's been doing actually a very good job on him for the. I don't know whether he started on him or he's improved it since the second quarter, but he's certainly been doing a pretty good job, I think.
Well, KL Aseel, before they started this tournament, they went with a plan to recruit 2 backcourt players, Jai Reyes and Jun Manzo. While that is great that they're trying to handle the ball a little bit better, but against bigger bigs like Tevin Glass and Weipok Dasum, that's a bit of a struggle right there. But it's a learning curve. Hopefully this tournament is here to stay. Megan Mahadevan back to the basket and 1! Powerful move right there by Megan Mahadevan.
Yeah, very, very good big man move there. He went in strong, backed him down. I don't think he extended the elbow, so I think he finished that really well.
That will give him a world of confidence. Now Megan get low. As I always tell him, get low with your feet, don't rush. All right, you must have listened to me.
Must have listened to you. Nice touch on that free throw.
It was.
And I guess we're calling him a big man, but he's really, you know, like he still doesn't have as much height as some of the others that he's up against.
He's got a bit of brawn though.
He definitely has got brawn and nice, you know, he's nice and mobile, or agile, I should say.
Travel call. And a travel violation committed by a Aseel player. Let's have a look, Trace.
Let's have a look here.
Yeah. Too many.
Once
too
he
much.
rolled his body.
Yeah, he was spinning around like an octopus right there. So.
Well, with that description, I think it is a travel. Let's have a look at their out of bounds play here on the sideline.
Chiwei to inbound. Tevin from the way outside, working on Lee. He's surveying, probing, driving. Tracks a double team with the kick. Corner pocket, missed shot. But they get the rebound because of their bigs of Dasu. Glass, miss. Megan skies for the rebound.
Great rebound. Left the floor, nice vertical jump there.
Yeah, well, he was trying to make a statement because I think he was sick to death of being out-rebounded. A lot of fouls being committed right here.
There is, let's have a look here. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the tap from behind. So
Neither. I think that's a bit soft, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, potentially, but I won't say anything about the ref's call there. You can get in trouble. But any time it's, you kind of tap from behind.
That's what I like about you, Trace. You adapt and learn fast to all cultures.
That's indeed, I do.
Don't forget, Tracy York, the women's national team coach for Malaysia. Used to work in Singapore, from South Australia, in Adelaide, and he's a basketball career person here to make our girls a lot better. How's that going, Trace?
Oh, no, going really well. We actually just had a Taiwan training and game tour. We ended up having 10 games in Taiwan against a variety of universities, high schools and pro league teams.
Right.
So it's fantastic to take the squad there and just see where everyone's at and where we are with, you know, gameplay and I guess adapting to my style of coaching and style of play.
And what style of play is that? What's your philosophy on the game?
I like pushing the ball. I like to run. If we're on the floor, I want us to run flat out, whether you can run fast or run slow, whatever it is for you. But, you know, pushing the ball with, you know, pace and speed, but also, you know, executing offense when, you know, you get into that second phase of the shot clock.
Well, as one coach said, pace, space, and just run your socks off. That's what it's all about. Well, we look forward to seeing that transition with the girls, that transformation.
Yeah, well, I think they're, you know, like they've got great skills, and obviously being a group we don't have huge amount of bigs.
No, you don't.
So we've got to, you know, we've got to be able to put the ball on the floor, and we've got to be able to run fast, and we've got to be able to shoot. Those are all basics of basketball, but you know, and I think so far it's been looking like it's been suiting the group well.
Well, these two teams are running their socks off. Here they go again. They reset. June working, step back, triple, bang! That's what it's all about. Ankle injury or not, he makes the shot.
Yeah, that's just awesome. But like the chase down by Megan, you know, chasing after the ball and the extra possession they could get to get that 3-point shot.
I thought that was a foul right there. That's just my opinion. Right or wrong? Reyes. Thought about the three. June thought about another three. Megan needs to set the screen. Good screen. Fires again. Ooh. Wanted that to go down to make this a close game. It's a 16-point game at the moment. They're chipping away at it. Launches. Yek misses. He usually hits those. Here they come in transition. Megan rises up and with the finishes with the finger roll right there. Timeout call. Johor. Even though the scoreboard favors them, Johor feel that they're being smacked around at the moment.
Yeah, that's right. So, you know, coach of Johor Southern's called a timeout. You know, there's Aseel done a little bit of a run. The three, the steal. I think Johor Tigers have taken a couple of early shots that maybe they could have worked the ball around a bit more, which has created a better run for KSLC. And, back to 14 points, and we all want it to be a good game, and so hopefully, we'll see how both teams come out of this time out.
It has been exciting stuff. Don't forget, everybody, join us at 8 p.m. as well. The basketball doesn't stop tonight until about 10 o'clock plus, because the NS Matrix will take on the Singapore Android team. Hopefully Singapore Android have more players tonight. They played with 7 players 2 nights ago, and Moses Morgan and Chuck Garcia was doing all the work. No disrespect to the Singapore local team, but missing guys like Wong Wei Long and also Leon Kwek, Russell Lowe, and Desmond O, missing him as well. Daddy Desmond, as I call him. He's a dad now.
He is.
And also Tim Waller. So really, really good players right there. And I thought if those guys played, it would have been a really, really great contest. But unfortunately, when you're 7 players down, everybody was just trying to, they were running more than their fair share. Let's just put it that way. 42-56 in favor of the Tigers. They just called a timeout. They want to get back into this game and really extend the lead. Over 6 minutes to go. Glass protecting the rock. Glass lost the handle.
I think he was looking for a different call from the referee, but...
as you do.
As you do. Put him under a bit of pressure to say, I don't agree with that, but they've got the out-of-bounds play here. Let's see if they do similar to what they did before, where Dassom got a cut through that middle from the foul line where he is.
Got to track.
Tevin will get the catch here, I think.
Ooh, double team on Glass.
Okay.
Almost a double team.
Almost. Let's have a look.
Catch, swing, drive.
Yeah.
Dassom! Oh, he flew to the tin and just gave us some hammer time.
Awesome move. You saw the seas parted, and I thought he might get the shot out of that, but I didn't quite think he'd get that type of shot, so that was awesome.
Will he go again for another dunk? Megan with the force of Megan right there. Megan, gotta get over half court, guys. There it is.
Oh.
Floater, short, tap. Oh, it's hot potato right now. Jai Reyes. Reyes with a kick.
Nice.
Open, fires. In and out. They go again, though, because they got the rebound. Reyes in the lane. Oh, yes, he does.
That's a great attack on the rim. They got their extra possession, chased down the loose ball, found the open man again, and set the on ball, and he took him straight to the basket.
Woody Pongdasu with the flush earlier. That's what we love to see. Bounce. Gotta space it. Yek.
Yeah, you look at that, and Chaos Aseel were really denying Tevin Glass the ball and putting a lot of pressure to change the offense for Southern Johor. But yeah, I think that foul wasn't what they needed at that point of time.
This is interesting. They're bringing out their, well, with the exception of Glass, they're going a bit smaller, bringing it back on Hen Yi Tong and Johnny Wong.
Yeah. And you look for Jin Hong, that was his 4th foul.
Okay,
so
foul trouble. Makes sense.
Definitely foul trouble.
Yi Tong launches. Splash for the cash.
That is so nice. So good to go with that hairstyle as well.
I'll tell him you said that.
He's braver than me, although probably people would see the colour of my hair and think maybe I'm just stand out.
Well, he's not green, let's just say,
no,
basketball-wise.
No,
and Megan Mahadevan pushing the pace at the moment. They are fighting with everything they've got inside. No, back outside. Yekity Yek. Glass asking for it. He's double teamed. He's got a pass. Good pass. Launches. Deposits from deep. Connection for the 3.
That's just so nice. I was watching Kang play the other night as well, and I really like the way he plays, and he's quick, he can get on the rim, shoot the ball, just think great job.
Protecting driving, surveying, passing, shooting for the triple. Bang! Looks like both teams have brought out their shooting guns. Oh, with the Euro! He Euros it to the tin! Under pressure, Johnny Wong. If you can do that 360 days a year, I'll send you Christmas cards and a present for a long time to come. He's a player that needs confidence.
Oh, that was just awesome, like coming down and, you know, his Euro step and finishing, and yeah, it was great move by the, you know, and he's reasonably tall fella. I was going to say big fella, not too big, but very agile, and that was a great athletic move.
100%, and even the scoreboard is so deceiving at the moment, Tracy. Yes, Southern Tigers leading by 17, but it feels like such a close game. Trading basket, dunks. Let's have a look at this shot.
Yeah, great three-pointer. This one here.
Oh. And we're back to the play right now. 3 minutes and 25 seconds to go. KL Aseel are putting on a heroic performance at the moment. Couple of players injured, outsized, but they're definitely not outmanned. Good dish out. They go in the lane. Oh, couldn't finish at the rim. Unlucky. That's not the greatest pass by Johnny, but Yitong, hot potato, turnover right here. Got a release. Oh, bad pass. Yitong, can he punish from the three-point line? No. Tap. Dish.
Nice.
Goes for the basket and one. Kevin Glass. Like a machine that never stops.
And what a good assist. You'll see that if they put it on replay of Kang. Once he got the ball and almost a no-look pass. We'll have a look here. Got the tap. Yeah, flipped it to him. Great finish, +1.
That was a great dish right there. Very, very smart move.
Yeah, I like that. Head and eyes up, saw him. Yeah, just flipped him the ball. It was great.
Fantastic from the line once again. 99% tonight. That's a great score to have on your exam. Any exam for that matter.
Indeed it is.
Way long. Jai. He wants a three, but he can't take it. Way long. Ooh, be careful, son. Goes for the three. Too much mustard. Tries to get it back.
Oh.
That's a jostle there between Yek and Wei Long. So Yek, he's been sideline is the wrong word. He's had a few injuries over the years. Used to be the first pick as a 2 or a 3 for the national team. He's trying to get back into it, as many of us are post-COVID.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's been a challenge for different people about what happened during that time,
very much so.
How they couldn't do any sort of sport.
Jai Reyes on the drive. Yes! Beats the horn, gets the 2. Couldn't draw the foul. But any basket is good. Good stop right there. They get the stop. Here they come. Looking. They got options. June's going to make the right call and the right pass. Reyes said, I need a backdoor cutter. Reyes goes for the triple. Oh, short. That's way too short. Needed to put more weight into that one. Yitong, he can take off like a Ferrari, a green Ferrari. He's going to try to take off right here with a good pass. And open invitation to the rim by Johnny on the spot.
That's just super. Hopefully we show that one back. Dribbling on the wing, getting that on-ball screen, but finding him on the roll. It's just like perfect basketball, I think.
Superb basketball, and because of that, it is a back to a 20-point lead. Trace?
So this is where Dasson, the seas parted. He went in and got a fantastic dump. No one guarding him, and got one up there. Yeah, the dish out by, that's where Tevin is so good. He gets double teamed and he finds his open teammates. Aseel came down and found a 3, and then that no look pass off the tip. Have a look here. A great take on the rim. Oh yeah. That's just, I love it when whoever is on your side, whether they've set a screen or slip, get their feet in the paint. It's 2 points. It's a great job.
Well, you know what? With the way Heng Yi-tong is playing, if I'm a national selector, I would pick him at 1 right now.
Yeah.
With the way he's passing the ball, shooting the ball, I mean, he will run his socks off. He's a great, guy who in transition works up and down the court. So he's come a long, long way. He used to be on the Matrix B team, so he's come a long, long way. And hopefully, not playing with the Matrix, no disrespect, is giving him that evolution. So
he's
good.
doing a great job at the moment.
Absolutely. And one guy I want to give a shout out to, Tracy, is Jai Reyes, #1 for the KLSL team. 16 points, 35 years of age, showing no wear and tear. He's just going for it, as well as that man right there, Junman Zo.
Yeah, well, both of them have been, putting good scoreboard pressure on, and I think as ball handlers, they've been doing a great job. Oh,
Travel. So that will be Aseel ball.
backing him down. Oh yeah, definitely leave the feet a couple more times. It was pretty good defense by Jai Reyes there as well.
Absolutely, went for a bit of a walkabout there.
And that's the thing about not dropping your hands. You don't, you keep them up, wall up, then you're making the offense have to make the play rather than you help them out.
I like that call, Trace. I'm going to try that when I coach next. Wall up.
Wall
I used to
up,
say
yeah.
hands. I just used to scream hands.
Yeah, we call
wave
it
them,
wall up.
wave them like the wings of a bird. You know. And that's what I tell kids anyway, because I do kid stuff. Oh, he splits the D right there. This man right here is tough as nails.
Yeah, now they just need to get a good stop here.
Giveaway.
Oh,
that was
like
50-50 call right there.
Yeah. Now this is going to be hard because he'll make a play, I'm sure.
Glass got to stay with him. That was decent D, but poor rebounding. Attacks and in. The Kang with the rebound and the basket right there. They've got to keep pounding.
Yeah, giving
Aseel.
up the offensive board hurts you.
And Manzo looking like he's gassed at the moment. Off the screen. Not the greatest screen set by Wei Long. They need to set another one. Heng Yi-tong, great pesky defense. Wei Long, miss. Glass holding it. Yi-tong. They've got not long now. Got to take the shot. Yi-tong goes for the three. Miss. And good defense right there by Wei Long. What an entertaining third quarter right here. Before we talk further, Tracy, let's throw it over to Sam, who's going to entertain us right now. Over to you, Sammy.
Focus more on referee, but we kind of ignore the scoring table officials. So 我想要就是听说就是你有兴趣，你是低薪的粉丝吗？
是的，
你叫什么名字？
我叫索呢，
你今年单身吗？
单身。
看是谁问他了哦。But anyway， 我们想要送你这个低薪演唱会的票，可是我们要看一下你是不是真的低薪的 fans，OK？ 所以你可以唱一段低薪的歌吗 ？OK，Let's go， 你可以开始了。
林北郊阿明最杀的山顶黑毒蛇拖鞋短裤 highlight 刘海高领 polo T my bitch 下拜 boom boom 一路拉进你心里被杀搞搞爱人跟爱阿莲的 B 你现在又重视吗快点讲 sorry 整个不中都是兄弟全部 steady 蹦逼逼林北一通电话掉水整2把是 Marie 现在就你开红啦不要干你 never 机
OK， 好像很厉害哦。OK， 所以我们就是想要送你这一 pair 的一个低薪演唱会饭线演唱会票。所以我们1月1号的话是在阿西亚大见面，可是你要留一下你的 IG 吗？这样的话，你可以到时候你可以留另外一半一起陪你去看演唱会。
不要。
所以你不要另外一半了。OK，so back to you，Thank you。
Well, whatever that was, Sammy, it sounded really, really awesome, even though I did not understand one single word. 我不知道 is what I know in Mandarin, which means I don't know. And the only thing I do know, Tracy, in Mandarin basketball is 我们好, and that means let's do it together as a team. And as a team, how can KL Aseel rise to the occasion and beat the odds to probably tie this game to maybe send it to overtime?
Yeah, well, it's certainly a long way back from 18 points, but arguably they had a very good third quarter there, and I think throughout the game it was really the last 3 minutes of the second quarter that undid them, because they were getting quite close, and then a few turnovers and points that made that scoreline come out as far as it is at the moment.
Heng Yi-tong, good pass. And Shin fouled right there.
Yeah, let's have a look here. Come in, so there's no foul. I think they just called the ball out of court.
Glass hand off to Yi-tong.
Oh, what happened there? So he handed it back before he came into court, I think. So turnover there for Johor Southern Tigers.
They've done a pretty good job in limiting their turnovers today, Johor.
Yeah, they have. Where are they up to on turnovers? 11 at the moment to 16 for KS Aseel.
Get the turnover number down. Tried to go for a shot right there, from the wing. Too much. Good job, Megan, to hustle back. And they'll go again. Baseline. You got a bit of glass in front of you. Bit of a high pass. Jai Reyes on the drive. Oh, nice. Good move by Jai Reyes! Very, very intelligent move by Reyes. He saw the defense and he made the switch.
Yeah, it was a great job. He went in there and just moved his body back to his shooting position. So, great job.
Yi-tong. Glass. Glass. Dish. Kick. Johnny on the spot. Bang! Well, that's how you do it, Johnny.
They just got too many weapons, I think, all round.
Yeah.
The Southern Tigers, they do it very well together.
From up top with the pop. Miss. Megan.
Megan, great job.
Got 3 defenders in front of him. Sold that quite well, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, he did well to get in there. He's come up with some good offensive boards and good extra possessions. See Jin Hong's back on. Obviously, you need to try to play him. He's on 4 fouls, so see whether the Southern Tigers go at him to see whether they can get the 5th foul early. Switching balls here, I think.
Yep. Bit too much perspiration on the other basketball. Yes. So, Megan Mahadevan, how far have you come from the charity stripe, my friend? He's improved. And he wants to keep that improvement grid going. It's great to see Megan Mahadevan with 10 points at the moment. That will give him some confidence. And only 2 fouls. Usually he's got 4 by this stage. And he bricks the second.
That was your fault. He would have gone. That would have been 3 or 3, but that's your fault.
Thanks, Trace.
No
Fires.
Oh.
Bang! Johnny Wong smiling from ear to ear. And why wouldn't you, Tracy? He is hitting it from the outside.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, when you can come in and make a difference there and hit those shots. Here we go. Let's have a look. Oh, nice. Unselfish play.
Dish there. Yeah. And Heng Yi-tong went in there with the detergent and just cleaned it up.
Yeah, you just look at Tevin Glass now. He could have maybe made a highlight reel or attempted to of that shot, but he's obviously a great team player and passed off what was the right pass to give.
That's a great crafty move by Reyes right there. Our game highlights presented by Li Ning and Johnny Wong. Too good tonight.
Yeah. Let's have a look here. Yeah, another open shot that he could knock down. It just, Chaos. Oh, this is the one that I thought. Yeah, fantastic job. Nice finish. Causing that early timeout to be called in the 4th quarter. But again, I think Southern Tigers has just got everybody coming on. They're just playing their role. They're very hard to guard.
They are at the moment, and I give Aseel an A for effort. They've tried everything against this Johor team, who are the favorites, everyone, for the championship, which starts next Thursday night right here at Maba Stadium. Game 2 will be next Saturday night on the 17th of December, and if required, the deciding game on December the 18th, next Sunday, to finish the regular season of the first major basketball league. Thought about the 3, from the elbow, miss. Here they come, Johor. Can they pound on more pain for the KL Aseel team? There's still a little bit of a way to go in this one.
Nice.
Glass step back, mid-range. Oh, it gets the Maba bouncing in.
That's just special. Came down, you can put it behind his back, then do a pull-up jumper. Got a nice soft touch. Yeah, really nice to watch.
Tevin Glass with 29 points. Megan Mahadevan with the screen earlier there.
Oh, he's very crafty with his dribble, isn't he?
No, he lost. He escaped his defenders right there and
Yeah.
went for it. And he's apparently a hot shot back in the Philippines, Tracy. Only 25 years old in this final year of physical education at the University of the Philippines. He's played in the PBA D-League, which is a very good standard. He's aiming for the stars in the Philippines. Doesn't have height with him.
No, which, yeah, like I think he's doing a great job and he's playing how he plays, and but probably because his team's not as big, you know, when you miss those shots and they don't, you know, get in or don't get those offensive boards, makes it pretty tough.
Lost the handle, gets it back. Gotta watch the clock. Shot clock violation. So awareness of the clock because everybody was looking at the rock.
Yeah, that's right, they were, and but you know, it was good defensive pressure by KL Aseel there to, you know, put Johor out of their rhythm, I think, of what they wanted to run. Oh goodness, nearly another turnover.
Nicholas Tem on the drive. Pass, Lee. Holding, Megan. Thought about the swing pass, handoff. They need to penetrate. Jai Reyes.
Here we go.
Here's June.
Thought he was going to take that one.
Same. Crossover with a dish
That's
and the
nice.
basket right there. That's a nice move.
Yeah,
Trace.
great job by, you know, the guard, is it Jay Reyes, to get inside and know the clock, know the time, and then Jin Hong to get in underneath to finish that off. Oh.
Stolen by Megan. Oh, Megan's in. Oh, he was fouled already. He thought he was in for a super slamming dunk.
He's a mobile. He's certainly a mobile big man, isn't he? Reads the ball well. Love it.
Well, he has improved, Tracy. There's one player I give a six-man award to. It's him. You know, I first started commentating on him when he was a 3x3 player, the fourth player of the Malaysian national under-18 3x3 team with Tia Zong Shin and Ken from another team once upon a time. That team was legendary. It beat the Philippines in a game in Jamin Mall in Cyberjaya. So they're looking at the far right here.
Yeah, I think they're looking at whether it's going to be intentional, because arguably when he stole it, when that foul happened, there was no one else in front. So under the rules, that should actually be an intentional foul, in my opinion. You see what they call? So once he called that, there was no one in front. And
there was contact.
Yeah, because they called the foul, but now they're just going to work out whether it's intentional or unsportsmanlike, so it gives them free throws because of where it happened and there was no one in front of them.
Whoa.
There, and if you see it from the other angle,
yep,
there's no one in front of the ball, so you're not allowed to foul. And if you do, it's got to be called that way. So technically they should get one free throw in possession if...
So it's a technical.
Yeah.
Interesting what they call here, because Shin sort of backed out a little bit.
Well, he backed out, but they called the foul, so they've already called the foul one, but now they've got to call it that if nobody was in between him and the basket. But it's... Ooh, okay.
Blocking foul.
Okay. Interesting. Well, obviously don't know what I'm talking about. So.
You would have sounded like a philosopher right there.
Yeah, that's right. Don't worry
if you got that call right, Trey. But
yeah,
then don't beat yourself up too much about it, because I stopped making predictions a long time ago because every time I call one call, which I thought was the right call, it wasn't, and the referees used to laugh at me after the game. Screen, step back, no good by Tem.
Yeah, they're tough shots. They're tough shots. Especially when it's early in the shot clock and not a lot's been created around it. So if you miss, then everyone's in a position to rebound that defensively.
Lim Chi Wei, can he bring out the shark like the song?
Oh, here we go. He's going to back down the smaller.
Misses the shot. Dasum and Megan jostling for the rebound. Dasum won that. Skip pass. Baseline turnaround jumper. Oh, that's what I call the turn and the burn. He burned it with a baseline jumper shot. Great move there by the little man, Lim Chi Wei, Mighty Mouse in the house. June lost the handle, but Megan there to clean it up. Corner off the fake. Fires. Bang! Nicholas Tem.
Nice shot there. Nice three-pointer, but I love the little turnaround from Chi Wei down here. It was quick, it was smooth, and yeah, it was great. 2 points.
It's all one can ask for. Deflection. Here they come. Nicholas Tem with a locomotive on the drive. Pass Dasum. Yes! Beats Dasum off the dribble and gets to the basket and scores.
Great job. So he's just scored a 3, then got on the rim. I mean, I think the scoreline does belie how close this game has been. You know, it just blew out in a couple of minutes of play just prior to half-time. But, oh, here we go. We've got a tech foul.
Is that because of the hang time that Tevin Glass hung on the rim?
Potentially. Let's have a look here.
I thought.
We got the foul called. We did hang on to it for a while, so whether it was for that.
He was trying to do chin-ups.
Yep. It's not something we see in women's basketball very often, so.
I would love to see that change.
Oh.
Nicholas Tem needed to put that one away.
He did. He'd hit the 3 and got the 2, so that would have been really good for him.
KL Aseel down by 20 points right now, and they outscored Johor Southern Tigers, Tracy, in the third quarter, 23-21. So there's positive hope for this team. Hopefully they can. This is a young KL Aseel team, with the exception of the imports. Hopefully they can keep it together. Glass to the rim, and he worked it off the glass just like his name and got it in for the deuce.
Yeah, no, great attack at the rim, and obviously he's very smooth. So yeah, KL Aseel, if you said they're very young, then they got a good future. Obviously they got 2 import point guards here.
Yeah, backcourt players.
Yeah, backcourt
Jai
players.
Reyes and also, but Jai Reyes is also a bit of a basketball entrepreneur. He was the architect behind the Filipino-Malaysia basketball tournament that happened.
Okay,
was it 6 weeks ago or last month? I can't remember.
Yeah.
But he was the architect behind that, and he's quite. Oh, and won. But I gotta finish the story about Jai Reyes. He's actually looking to connect KL Aseel and Malaysian teams more to more exposure games in the Philippines.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so, you know, he is a graduate of Ateneo de Manila University in the Philippines, which is the Duke University of Philippines.
Okay.
Big basketball school.
Yeah.
So he's got the connections. He's a really nice guy. He's quite the salesman.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's made one connection to Malaysia. Who's to say he can't make the other?
Yeah, well, that's right. So that's really good to hear, because as you said, if you can expand and get the coaches from different countries, and you learn from them and style of play, and helps individuals as well. I think it's great.
Well, Tracy, as coaches, you're always encouraging your players to beat the better talent. Offensive foul.
Well.
And that is something I'm sure you share, Tracy, as a Malaysian coach. Try to beat the Philippines.
Well, they're
consistently. I mean, over the years, it won't come overnight.
I mean, they clearly got a lot of people that play the game. They're a basketball country. Yeah, definitely got the depth. Or certainly in the men and the women, they play overseas. They play at colleges. So, they're probably potentially the pinnacle of what you're looking at. You challenge you're up against.
Dasum. Oh! Wutibong Dasum with a smooth stroking shot right there. And the stroke has not been broke for the Johor team today. They've shot quite well. Reyes trying to do all the shooting. Screen there by Lee. Good defense by Johor. Penetrates. Off the glass, no. They'll go again. Wee Yong Gun now on court. Crossover, floater. Just rush shot there, and Heng Yi Tong looking to come back on in the last 2 minutes and 50 seconds in this game. They're gonna march to the final, Tracy. Johor are there. Dasum puts him on his back and drops it in! The double drop right there! That's gonna shake your confidence if you've just been dropped.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's broken their back, obviously, definitely by now. And yeah, super effort by Johor. Just been a class act, you know, through both of these finals games, Thursday night and tonight. You know, in KSSL, I thought they, you know, played a better game tonight and, you know, came out, you know, tougher. But I think now this last quarter hasn't been their best one, that's for sure.
Well, Trace, the most cliche words in sport. There's a hustle right there. Oh, good D. Very good D. Good off the outlet pass right there. Reyes bringing it up. And looking for options. Goes to the 2 and gets it. But like I was saying, Trace, before the play, that the cliche saying in sport, but it's very true tonight. Sometimes you're just beaten by a better team.
Oh, absolutely. Like, you know, yeah. I mean, there's always going to be winners and losers in games. And I think, yeah, for me, and, you know, I think it's, yeah, definitely the better team tonight and the better team Thursday night. And, yeah, and that happens a lot in sport, obviously.
Well, they went for it, and now the Johor team has just brought on all their role players, with the exception of Dasum. No, as I say that, Chinzi Shin says, Dasum, get a coffee on me.
Yeah, looks like he didn't want to come out. He's going
but
for...
he doesn't like latte. He wants to keep playing.
He wants to keep scoring, but, I mean, at this point, you obviously don't want to risk any injury.
Absolutely.
And you're up by a great amount that gives at least your bench, you know, some opportunity to get some experience as well.
Goes to the 3, missed shot right there. And let's see what the bench players can do for Johor in this last 90 seconds. Heng Yi Tong, Yekity Yek, misses the shot. Wee Yong Gun, and that will be Aseel ball. So they will play the winner out of Matrix and Singapore Android, who will be playing at, well, not 8 o'clock tonight, but they'll be playing at probably about 8:15, 8:20. And that'll be a really, really interesting game, whoever they play in the final. Tan Wei Long. Hand off. Lost the handle, got it back. Lim. Drives and up and in.
Nice finish by Lim. Oh, here we go.
It's a hustle out there. Well, that's good by Choi Waikin. He's hasn't been the most consistent player. He played a really, really good tournament last year when there wasn't much basketball in the Menteri Besar Cup in Port Dickson. He had a really, really good final against the Matrix team. Unfortunately, the young Aseel team lost. And referee Eric, as always, smiling.
Yeah.
I call him the smiling principal. Because he's in charge, but he's always positive, so you never know what he's going to call. Great poker player.
Indeed, and I think we've got now some subs for Johor Southern with their youngest group now on the floor, which is nice to see. And like I'd be saying too, we'll get up the floor. You got energy? Come in now.
Well, 1 minute. Show us what you're made of.
I think they're in the zone now, Johor Southern.
There is 55 seconds left, everyone. 55.2 seconds left in this game. We do apologize again for the scoreboard clock not being consistent with the Maba clock right now. Inbound. Looking for the catch and shoot, and there it is right there. Great basket, great move. And the finish by Lim Wan Seong. Johor with the handle, with the package, lost it. And KL Aseel just trying to rack up as many points as they can before the end of this one. Baseline, no good. Thought about the long baseball pass, shin.
Yeah, now they're all...
Well, this looks calamitous.
17, 16. Oh, arguably.
Not a barnstorm of a finish we were looking for, Tracy.
No, it's kind of a little bit fizzled out, but, you know, as I said, both teams are probably bringing in some players that have sat for a long time, and they're all, you know, yeah, playing with great energy. Just at the moment, a few too many turnovers, potentially.
Oh, well, it's the spirit of the game. And this game was played at breakneck pace. It was an entertaining game despite the scoreboard.
Yeah.
At times we thought, Tracy, that Aseel would probably try to trim it down, but before we talk about that, what's going on here, Tracy?
Yeah, well, there's two things. One, who it was off, and then the clock's at 14 seconds, so they're probably looking at whether it was a backcourt violation. So we're on 17, 18, 17, 16, 15. Yeah, if you're asking me, I'd call it as a backcourt violation, but we'll probably wait and see what the referees say, because that's at 16 here on the clock. Yeah, well, I suppose they're saying who was the ball off and was it already out of their hands. See what they got to say. They're calling out the backcourt violation. Okay, so they added some seconds to the clock there. Right. Okay, so KL Aseel have called a timeout with 19 seconds.
Timeout call with 19 seconds to go when you're down by 24. That's interesting, but they want to finish strong. And if you're seeing the body language on Johor, they are smiling. Why not? They're in the final.
Yeah, no, absolutely. They're in the final, and just, you know, they're actually a really lovely team to watch. Just, you know, I know they got Tevin Glass, but I think, you know, Dassom obviously had a great game tonight, but everyone that came on the floor just did their part, and either offensively or defensively, they had weapons everywhere.
Will be interesting to see. I mean, I know Johor has had a very good regular season, but it'd be interesting to see Tevin Glass going up against two. I mean, if they were to take on the Singapore team, Moses Morgan, who's 6'6", and then you got Chuck Garcia, who's about 6'11". You know, Tevin Glass taking on those two guys, and then you got Amir Williams, the new import that just came this week, jumped off a plane, 6'11".
Yes.
You know, so Tevin Glass will have his work cut out for him in the final.
Yeah, he will. It'll be a different look for him depending on which team he comes up against.
He can't get to the rim easily.
No.
So they have to switch it up a bit. Wee Yong Gan, another player contesting for the point guard position for the national team. He will fire. That's not the great. Strip and the basket. Well done, Wai Kin.
Oh, and another steal. Oh my goodness.
To the rim they drive.
It's probably not how Johor Southern want to finish the game on 2 turnovers in a row. Actually 3 because of the backcourt violation.
That's the game, Tracy. That's the game, everyone. Congratulations to Johor Southern Southern Tigers, should I say, a 20-point victory over KL Aseel tonight as they march into the Major Basketball League final, and they'll take on the winner of the next game. Final score right here. Johor Southern Tigers 95, KL Aseel 75. What's your thoughts about that, Tracy?
Yeah, well, I think the scoreline was getting to near 30 late in that fourth quarter, and it was back to 20, but probably the last few minutes wasn't, you know, the greatest basketball. And I think probably for the most part, KL Aseel were very, you know, competitive, but I just don't think they, you know, as you said before, I think the best, you know, the better team won on the day, and they're very deep.
Absolutely. I mean, they were just outmanned, really. And you don't have the skill set, But like we said, they're a developing team. They're growing. They're young, and they'll just need to play better competition and get some confidence up. I mean, they did make a bold statement at the start of this tournament and said we want to win it.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, but I mean, I didn't think they knew what they were up against in terms of the teams, in terms of the personnel. Because don't forget, this is where Malaysian basketball is evolving. That's so long that these guys have just played against each other.
Yes.
But all of a sudden, you guys got like Tevin Glass, Chuck Garcia, Moses Morgan, Amir Williams. That Jean-Luc Morel from Queensland. That changes the whole dynamic.
Yeah, it does, and I think for me, I was actually thinking about that today. Where some teams and countries, and it happens in Australia too. They are toss up whether you have imports or not. But I think it's got to help competitions because you get imports because potentially they're stronger players and they're somewhere where you've got a gap in your group, and I think if they're good people on and off the floor, you can learn a lot from it, and I think it just makes competition a lot stronger and a lot better.
I agree. I mean, and also in Malaysia, Asian basketball, we're not blessed with height, so we need to learn how to get the ball over the bigger man, or get the basket out of the bigger man's hands. So that's a learning curve in itself.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like you said, if you're not playing against it, but then you get up against it at Southeast Asia Games or other competitions, then at least you've practiced and you've learnt some things.
That's absolutely right, Tracy. We have an agreement right there. But we're going to throw over to Sam right now, who's with the player of the game. Over to you, Sammy.
Thank you, Ben. So joining with me is the player of the game and also regular season most valuable player, Tevin Glass. The MVP race was neck to neck. It was you or Moses Morgan. It gave us a really hard time to select that, but based on efficiency, all right, you are the highest in the entire season. So congratulations, Tevin Glass. And also you guys have also punched your ticket into the finals. Now this is going to be a very interesting match that will be taking place. Will you be staying over to check this game out to see who is going to advance into the final, or are they going to force game 3? Are you going to be around to watch the next game?
Yes, I'll definitely watch the next game and root on these teams, and hopefully good basketball is about to be played.
Now, understanding that you are the most efficient player on both ends of the court, offensively and defensively as well. So share with us a little bit. So how did you manage to gel so well with this group of young guys? Was it because the coach was coaching well, or was it just because you all just understood each other and played really well throughout the whole entire regular season?
We just got great chemistry since day one. Everybody just trusted me with the basketball, and they trust me shooting shots and playing as a team. So we play within the system every game. We stay close together as a team, and we keep on moving on.
That's awesome. Okay, one final question for the viewers at home and also for everyone that's here right now. Would you prefer to face Matrix in the final or Singapore A-Droid?
It don't matter.
All right, so that's all for you. Back to you, Ben, your player of the game, Tevin Glass.
Thanks very much, Brian. Good job. Tevin Glass, an amazing athlete, and we are going to call him Malaysian, Tracy, for the foreseeable future, because he will stay on and play in a few more competitions after this one. That's what we've been heard as well, but he deserves it very much so. And like you said, Tracy, a guy like him can really improve the standards of local Malaysian basketball.
Yeah, absolutely. They bring that professionalism of, how they've learnt to play the game and the systems they've been in, and I think that, helps the local system as well.
Thank you, Tracy, for being my analyst for this game. Thank you, everyone, for your views and comments today. We will see you in the next game between NS Matrix and Singapore Android. Join us right here.